momentum wins games, momentum wins championships, and it loses them too. But right now, the momentum, I definitely say, is in the hands of Tom's Rivers. They're just able to really put off the game. Probably could be discouraging them a little bit.
Just so as well, because Liberty's 0-3 right now. They're looking for that first win. They want it. They're hungry for it.
Yeah, that is for sure. Though Tom's River, they don't have the spotless record that we saw Memorial have a few weeks or about a week ago. Tom's River's got 1-1-1, and they were 1-0-1 in division. But they're still pretty good, chugging along there, looking for win number 3 or win number 4 this season.
Well done, number 3 by, that would be Nicholas Malone there. Well done by Nick. Well done.
That's defensive player there.
He just made a great defensive play.
Yeah, there you. Yeah, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And right there, you can see the ball in the hands of Tom's River at the moment, I believe. I think Jackson Liberty trying to get repossession of that ball, but I think Tom's River has control of it.
Yes, but Jackson Liberty looks like it just looks like they're one step behind Tom's River. I'm not going to say they're struggling.
I wouldn't even say one step behind. I'd say maybe a quarter behind. They're right there. They're just as strong as on the defensive side of things as their offense, and just got to pick it up a little bit, just a little bit.
It's their own games, like their other 3 games that has happened. They just got unlucky with some bounces. One game, unfortunately, they lost by a lot, but the other 2s, they just had an unlucky break for them.
And right now, keeping an eye on this game, ball continues in the hands of Tom's River. They've had possession of this thing for the majority of the first half of this game, wouldn't you agree?
And there's about 25 minutes left in this half here.
Give or take about 5 minutes there.
Yeah, there is no scoreboard, so we
kind of timed it off our phones there,
yeah.
So we leave a little bit margin of error there, but about 25 minutes remaining.
Yes. And so here it comes for Tom's River, up the sideline, up the middle now, and the defense getting beat here. And he passes it. Oh, what a pass. Oh, but the good defense.
Yeah, really good defense there. And Jackson Liberty now having possession of the ball. Now that they have possession of the ball, can they capitalize on that possession? Well, Tom's Rivers gets it back, so the answer at the moment will be no.
Tom's Rivers playing it back to the goalie, but Jackson will be challenging to make sure that goalie knows, hey, if you're going to play with your feet, we're here.
Yes, indeed. And just keeping an eye on that, and you can see that the ball in the hands of Tom's River.
Offsides here for on Tom's River.
Now that'll be a kick on for Jackson Liberty, I would assume?
Yes. That would be another set play here for Jackson Jackson Liberty High School. My apology again. And what a boot over. Good try.
And good play there by Liberty. Ball, though, back in the hands of Tom's River. Not what they wanted, not what they needed to happen.
Oh, what a boot, though. Into Tom's River's territory. Tom's River, they have the sun in their eyes, so Jackson's got to capitalize on something here, it looks like. It's hard when you're a goalie. It's hard.
Yeah, and the sun being in your eyes is definitely going to be a major factor. It's going to make that ball a lot harder to see. And that's going to be a big factor in this game. Is going to be the sun in their eyes.
Well done by number 25, which is
number 25. Yeah, you're going to be looking at Steele.
And well done on his defense there. He just played some excellent defense.
That he did indeed. And right now you can see ball back in play there. And let's see, can Liberty defend it? Because Tom's River's really in prime position right now. Liberty's defense able to kind of push that ball back just a little bit.
And here comes Here comes Tom's River with the cross. Oh, but out of bounds.
Would have been a field goal.
Yeah. We're playing football. It would have been a field goal.
But yeah, just a little bit too high there.
They're making a sub here, so they're putting in Evan Wispikoff and taking out Jaden. It looks like they're taking out Jaden. Yes.
So they're going to take out Jaden there, number 11, and they're going to sub in number 24, Evan Weiskopf.
Yes.
And that's another defensive player there. So a little bit interesting to see a sub this early on in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah. They're trying. I think this is what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to save their defensive players for the second half. So when they can do it.
And, yeah, I think that might be a pretty good idea there. And good defense still by Liberty, just watching things transpire. Now they've got it on the offensive. Can they make something happen with that? That's going to be the question.
But Tom's River's defense is just too good.
Yeah, that it is right now. And Tom's River's defense allows their offense to get back. Good catch by the goalie there. Had he not been alert there, that would have been another goal for Tom's River.
It looks like we have a bloody nose here.
Oh dear.
But it's soccer, it's a contact sport, so this stuff always happens. So
player injury, so that'll be another sub, I would imagine.
We're going to be taking 3 out with the bloody nose, which is Nicholas, and putting Jaden back in.
So number 11, Jaden gets to play again by virtue of a bloody nose.
Yes. It looks like they're sacrificing a little defense right now to gain some offense because...
And that might not be a bad idea. Right now, I think they need the offense, but at the same time, with how well Tom's River's offense has been, they need that defense too. It's kind of one of those situations where I think you need both.
Yeah, there is 21 minutes left in this game here. In this half, I should say. Wow. Time left.
Only about 20 minutes left, and that'll go by pretty quick.
Yeah. But it's a lot of time. Anything could happen, don't you think?
Yeah, I think anything can happen. Anything probably will happen, most likely, as we keep an eye on this situation transpiring.
Tom's River is now making subs. I cannot see.
Looks like about 3 subs. So they're subbing out number 14.
Taking out Sean.
What is that, number 6, and I can't see
Campbell.
The other one going out.
And they're putting in Logan and...
So...
And what a defense! Here comes the defense for Jackson Liberty here, but the offense of Tom's River looks to be too strong for right now.
Yeah, that it does, and that's kind of why I said Liberty might still want to play that defensive game, not wanting to give up any potential scores.
But you never want to go down in a half 2-0 or 1-0. You'd rather tie.
That's true, but do you want to risk giving up all your defense to have an offense and then Tom's River potentially score more?
It's in the first half here, so you want to see what works and doesn't work. If they score a goal on this and they're not letting anything up here,
yeah, that's true too.
But it's just, how do you want to look at it? But that would be an advantage for Tom's River, but it goes out of bounds here. It's going to be Tom's River's throw in here.
So Tom's River getting to throw the ball in, and right now conditions seem favorable. Limited wind and pretty nice sunshine.
Yes, very, very.
Of course, I say limited wind. We get a big gust of it at the moment. So.
But I bet you that breeze feels very, very good
nice
on
place.
on
Though
the
I wonder, you figure the breeze, you feel it, you see the way it moves stuff around. You imagine that's going to affect the ball a little bit, at least the direction of the ball once you kick it off. Those balls don't weigh that much.
Yeah, but that ball is pretty heavy though, so I guess it's got to be. It could be affected by that wind very, very easily.
And there's a good kick there. Jackson Liberty going to get possession of that ball.
And here comes the kick for Jackson, and Tom's River gets it up here for the defense. Here comes Tom's River just looks like they're just doing passing here, it looks like.
Yeah, and, you know, nothing really wrong with that. That's kind of how you got to play it and run down the time. Wear out your opponents, too, is another way to do it.
But here comes, what a boot, but the goalie is not coming out to charge, and Gerard, here he comes.
And ball goes, still in, stays in.
Stays in, wow. What
impressively stays in.
It's going to be a foul on number 21 for Tom's River, Kyle right here, Kyle G. And number 12 will be taking the kick for...
So that's number 12. That's Charles McGee there.
Charles McGee, ooh. Wow. I just...
Be a bit interesting to see how this all goes over.
Oh, what a kick to the outside.
Really impressive kick there. Can they capitalize on it? That's the million-dollar question.
But now Tom's River's coming up the sideline. Jackson is not pressing, and the through ball comes through.
This is the thing I was talking about. What with Jackson Liberty potentially giving up a lot of their defense. Good job by the goalie to stop it. But you saw that, and you saw how risky that could have turned out to be. That was a...
I think Jackson Memorial should have pressed.
Jackson Liberty there.
Jackson Liberty should have pressed when they were charging. I think if they would have pressed, that pass would have never got through.
Yeah, definitely. And you just kind of look at that again, and makes you wonder, was giving up that a few of your defensive players really the best strategy call to make?
Right now, technically, yes, because they haven't let up any goals yet. So until they let up a goal.
But look at how close it came.
Doesn't matter.
It was right there.
If you kind of think about it, it doesn't matter until they score.
Oh, true. I'm just thinking in the safety side of things. I'd want to be safe. I'd want to not necessarily be conservative, but be safe about it. You wouldn't want to have any unnecessary risks, in my opinion.
Yeah, of course not. Yeah, why would you want to take that risk? But Jackson Liberty is trying not to go down because in every game they've lost, they've gone down in the first half and just never came back. So they're trying to either make it a tie here or score and try to win this half, I should say, like being the lead.
Yeah, and that's going to be the question, if that's potential.
Oh, what that defense, but here comes another shot. Oh, the defense. Well done, defense.
It's like watching a game of ping pong there between the defensive players.
It was like boom, 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 boom.
Yep, pretty much, and good game of defense there.
And here comes Gerard up the center.
Liberty's offensive got it. He's open for a little bit.
And quick, but the Tom's River. Here he goes for the shot. Oh, it's a crossbar.
Right off the top of the goal bar.
Crossbar. It's all right because it goes across the net. That's why it's called the crossbar, just so everybody knows. Oh, what a shot, though, by Gerard.
Man, if that had been about an inch lower, that would have been right in.
That goalie had no chance. He was praying for hit the crossbar because he was out of position and all that stuff.
Ball goes right out of play there, so it'll go be a throw-in, I believe, or they put another ball in play there.
You think Liberty has a chance here?
I think they have a chance to score. Do they have a chance to win the game? I'm saying yes. Do they have a chance to score in the first half of the game with about, I'd say, maybe 10 or so minutes left?
15.
About 15, well, give or take 5 minutes, so potentially 10 minutes.
We're just rough and guessing.
I don't know. I don't know if Liberty can score.
It could be 20.
They almost scored, and they almost had that score. So, very potentially.
Foul throw here. Oh, you're not allowed to stop your momentum in a throw-in here, and he stopped his. And so it's going to be a throw-in here for Tom's River.
And there's a throw-in. There's the ball back in play.
Here comes for the middle of the shot. Oh, what the cross. They switched the fields on the righty, but he switches back to his left. And a boot out by the Jackson Memorial defense. Liberty defense.
Good job by Liberty's defense there.
I think that was more of a flop for them, but it was okay. It looked like. But Liberty's Liberty. They're going to be doing fine.
Well, right now they're going to kick that ball, get it back playing.
Looks like Liberty's getting ready to sub a number 3, Nicholas Mangone, and number 23, Yusuf. But that won't matter until they score. But Tom, what a save by the goalkeeper!
Good job by the goalie there, keeping that ball from going in.
What a save by the goalkeeper there. And he boots it off. What a, here it comes.
What a good kick there, right off the head of that Toms River player there.
But here comes the boot. But it goes right into the header for the Central, and Toms River boots it right back to the other side of the field. It's another game of ping pong.
Toms River and Toms River keeping possession of this ball though in that game of ping pong.
Every boot for Jackson is just getting intercepted by Toms River, and Toms River's all, thank you, and we're going to take it right back down the field again.
Great offense, great defense combination, and great job by Toms River to be able to capitalize on that situation. And again, probably about 10 or so minutes left in this half.
Yeah.
Give or take. You know, rough estimate, and give or take about 5 minutes. 5-minute margin of error is what I'm going to say to be safe about it. And look at this, Liberty's offense there kicks it way across the field.
And we're going to have a sub here.
Unfortunately, no one was over there.
No
Guys,
sub.
back off the line, please.
So that'll be a throw-in.
And Toms River intercepts the ball here and across the field, but the Jaden gets the
Liberty
ball.
able to pick it back up, and Toms River, though, able to defend it. So it's kind of going ding, 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 a little bit around, making its rounds between the two teams. At the moment, though, Toms River with control of that ball, and good job by the goalie. Again, Liberty's defense able to hold on, prevent those scores. And that's what they've got to do right now, because their offense, they came very close that one time, but other than that, they've been a little bit in between, I'd say.
I'm not going to say Liberty's struggling or not struggling, but just the red team looks like, I don't know.
They're not as up there as they could be. They're very, very strong, don't get me wrong. But they could be a little bit stronger, in my opinion.
Yes, everybody can. You learn. I'm hoping that at halftime, I hope really Jackson, the coaches say something to Jackson here, and they turn around this momentum. They turn it around and score some goals for Liberty here.
Well, almost scoring that one goal, I think that was pretty good. And was that the end, or are they just subbing him in?
Subbing here.
Okay, so they're just subbing in 2 players. 3 and 33 going in. Looks like that's Nicholas Matthias going out.
And
Ian Boyce as well, I believe. Yeah, I believe that's Ian Boyce.
yes, Evan. Ian?
Yeah, that's Ian. Yeah, it's Ian Boyce there. I recognize the face.
Yes.
Helps when you go to school with these people.
Yeah, it really does. I came
Recognize the players.
Yes.
And ball back in play. They're playing again here.
And it plays out of bounds here, so it's going to be a Toms River throw-in, and I don't know.
Yeah, and looks like Toms River going to put that ball back into play now. And I got a feeling Toms River could very easily score another goal here, but very easily they could not score another goal here. So it could go either way here. Right now they've got control of it, and they've got a little bit of an opening there. Can they capitalize on it? Liberty's defense able to hold them off.
Corner kick here, and can this corner kick change anything, you think?
It might, but right now it's not going to change too much, I don't believe.
And here it comes. It looks...
So about 30 seconds left in this half.
30 seconds left in this half about. So this may be the final play of the half.
I don't think it may be. I think it is the final play of the half, depending on how long they take it.
Oh, they're setting up for the kick. But Liberty's
good kick
defense.
by Liberty.
And it looks like here Liberty's offense is trying to get some pressure, and the goalie's winding up for the kick. Does he miss it?
Can they make it? Goalie able to block it. And this will take us eventually to the end of the half here. Can Toms River make something happen before time expires?
And it was going to be an offsides call here. Well done by the defense. They hold that line, and they just held it very well to keep them offsides.
Yeah, indeed they did. Great job by the defending team there.
I don't think there's 30 seconds. I think there's like about 8 minutes left, because I think he was saying that as a play, like 30-second play or something. Like, I think like that's what usually coaches use time for plays, because this game would have been over by now if it was 30 seconds.
Yeah, very possible.
Yeah. And here comes Tom's River coming up. It's a 2-on-1 here. Oh, but Tom's River, his offense has been pulling through, but that defense of Jackson's is still saving it. Another corner kick. Ooh, do you think this can change anything?
It didn't change much last time, so I'm going to go with no on that one.
I don't really know.
I'll tell you something that will change something, though. If we get rain and look off to your left now, those clouds are getting darker, and they're getting a whole lot closer.
Oh, it was about a minute.
So that's the half. And real quickly, I want to touch on that because last week, actually, funny enough, last Monday at Memorial, second half of the game, had a bit of rain. Look off to your left there. Good chance of some rain, I'm going to go and venture to say. So
yeah, and
could potentially be same thing we saw last week and change the entire dynamic of that game. Be interesting to see how that plays out.
And JTV's sponsor of the game will be Prince Hardwood Flooring in Jackson, New Jersey here. Okay. And this is halftime now. Steve signing off for right now. We'll see you back later. Enjoy these commercials.
Hey, you! Me? Have you been feeling sick? Have you been sneezing? Well, I'm gonna teach you proper sneezing etiquette. Yay! Step 1, prepare to sneeze. Step 2, grab a tissue. Hey, here's your tissue. Thank you. Step 3, cover your nose and mouth with the tissue. Step 4, sneeze. Achoo! Step 5, throw it out. Hey, here's the garbage. Thank you. And step 6, go wash your hands. Ew. What to do if you don't have a tissue? Step 1, prepare to sneeze. Step 2, no tissue. Don't have a tissue. Oh, no. Step 3, sneeze in the inside of your elbow. Achoo! Step 4, wash your hands.
Hey everybody, this is Dr. Adam Crispin, and this is my buddy Buster. Do you love animals? Looking to start an exciting career? In just 3 months, you can become a veterinary assistant. Ocean County College's Department of Continuing and Professional Education can put you on the fast track to specialized career training. Veterinary assistants are an integral part on your animal health care team. Working under the supervision of a veterinarian or a vet technician, you'll give assistance to the animals they treat. Through classroom and clinical instruction, OCC's Veterinary Assistant Program covers animal nursing, pharmacy, radiology and laboratory procedures, surgical and recovery room assistance, emergency response, and much more. Graduates receive an Ocean County College Certificate of Completion and are eligible to sit for the National Veterinary Assistant Exam. For information or to register, call Continuing and Professional Education at 732-255-0409. My friend Buster and I hope to see you at Ocean County College.
Schultz. She's our biggest business analyst on Wall Street, and she's here to share her experience with you guys today. Mrs. Schultz?
As a business analyst in the 21st century, my biggest piece of advice to you would be to stay dedicated to your work, but also stay true to who you are.
And I believe that's how we will continue to improve our product and dominate the competition.
Okay, everyone, please take your seats. Today we are going to be dissecting our first animal. That's right, if you want to be a doctor, you have to start somewhere.
So, sir, what seems to be the problem?
Lately, I've been lightheaded.
Here, let's take a look.
Computers are the future. They will be everywhere, from homes to schools to businesses. One of you will be lucky enough to step up and be a part of the revolution. Which one of you is going to step up and take the challenge?
Class. Today we have an awesome guest speaker. This is Mrs. Schultz. She's our biggest business analyst on Wall Street, and she's here to share her experience with you guys today. Mrs. Schultz?
As a business analyst in the 21st century, my biggest piece of advice to you would be to stay dedicated to your work, but also stay true to who you are.
And I believe that's how we will continue to improve our product and dominate the competition.
Okay, everyone, please take your seats. Today we are going to be dissecting our first animal. That's right, if you want to be a doctor, you have to start somewhere.
So, sir, what seems to be the problem?
Lately, I've been lightheaded.
Here, let's take a look.
Computers are the future. They will be everywhere, from homes to schools to businesses. One of you will be lucky enough to step up and be a part of the revolution. Which one of you is going to step up and take the challenge?
Hey, can I get a little bit of help with this? Can I stay after school tomorrow?
Yes, of course, I'll be there.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Unfortunately, today, Miss Dorham wasn't able to make it in.
She's not here today? I'm supposed to stay after.
Yeah, no, sorry, she's out today. So we're going to continue with our regular lesson plans, though. Today, we're going to move on to geography.
Respect is not an option or a choice. It's a right.
Religion doesn't mean you can attack me.
Race doesn't mean you can discriminate against me.
Sexuality does not mean you can call me names.
Social class does not define me.
You can't put a label on something that's priceless.
You can't disrespect someone who is unique.
Respect is not an option or a choice. It's a right.
And welcome back to JTV's Game of the Week. I am Steve.
I'm Matt Egan, and we're here continuing on with this game here and just watching the action. Tom's River up by 1 over Jackson Liberty still.
Yes. What a good game so far. And here we go. And Tom's River is booting it up to Jackson's side of the field to try to get that second goal. Matt, looking at this game, what do you think?
Well, I think Tom's River's got a very good shot of winning it, but so does Jackson at the moment, because, you know, they're both pretty evenly matched, I'd say so.
What a save there by the Jackson's goalkeeper. And now the offense, Gerard, will be trying to take this up for his, I don't know how many goals he has, I don't know. And he will be trying to take this up for his first goal of the game here.
I was going to say, it would be Jackson's first goal of the game. And Jackson's defense.
Ooh. It looks like a call on Jackson there for not getting the ball. It's all right, though.
And so at the moment, it looks like Tom's River will have control of the ball.
And it's going to be a corner kick here. Oh, no. A corner? Yeah, it's going to be a corner kick here. And Charles will be taking this kick here.
Yeah, I believe, is that going to be Charles McGee there? That would be number 12.
And here comes Jackson taking it up the sideline with he's not Jackson, he's Gerard actually, and it's going to be passing up to Kelly
Clamora, that's number 21 there. And right now just watching how this is all playing out.
And here comes the boot.
Jackson's
here comes Gerard for the shot.
Here. There's potential for a goal and the ball goes out.
Oh, what a try by that offense though. Keep getting those shots, and I think they have a goal for Jackson, you think?
Well, they had potential. They've had potential twice now, but potential is not a goal. They were very close. It's going to be a matter of if they can capitalize on it.
There is 37 minutes left in this game. Wow.
A lot of time left. A lot of time for a lot of things to happen.
Something big's happening here. It's going to be a direct kick here for Jackson Liberty. Look.
And that's player number 2. That's going to be Jim Capucci, midfielder.
No, he's not taking the kick. Number 8.
Oh, number 8. So that's number 8. That's
Timothy.
Timothy Capucci. So I'm assuming they're brothers.
Oh, no. Nick's actually taking it. Nick Malangone is actually taking it. They keep changing it on us.
Who's kicking the ball?
It's Nick Malangone. Oh, for Nick for the shot.
And just misses.
What a try by Nick.
You know, and it's funny because that's the exact same shot Tom's River had.
Scored on.
And, well, no, not that they scored on, that they missed in the exact same way.
Yeah.
They missed it by shooting it off to the left.
Yes.
And it shot off to the left. And it landed in pretty much the exact same place too. So.
And wasn't that the first shot they missed, and then
they
scored?
Yes, and the very next shot the very next opportunity I should say they had, they scored on.
So
maybe
that could be good hope for Jackson here. Jackson's looking for that first win. If you're just signing on, our sponsor of the game is
Premier Hardwood Flooring. Flooring.
Premier Flooring in
Jackson Township, New Jersey.
Yes. They do a lot of stuff for Jackson, especially flooring.
Yeah, very good flooring, too, at
Yes, very, very good. And the goalie for Jackson will be taking this kick here.
Jackson's goalkeeper, Andre Bautista.
Andre will be kicking it off here to Gerard. Oh, no, it's not to Gerard. But a foul's on the play on Jackson, and it's going to be a kick for Memorial here.
For Tom's River.
I'd said the wrong school.
For Tom's River.
And the wrong town.
South there. Yeah, you're not even in the right town.
Yeah.
And looks like the goalie going to be able to prevent that shot from going in. Barely prevent that shot from going in. What a save. And that is Jackson's goalkeeper again.
How's this game looking to you so far, Matt?
Well, it looks like Jackson's had a few opportunities and unfortunately just hasn't been able to capitalize on those opportunities. Whether or not that's bad luck or just, you know, I don't know. But whatever the case may be, they haven't been able to capitalize on those opportunities, and they've got to turn that around.
Yeah, Jackson looks like they're fighting. Ooh, well, we got some contact there, and it's going to be a foul on Memorial, on Toms River, the Indians. I think that's what they are
I
called.
think they're the Indians. I'm looking at their logo on our monitor, and it looks like an Indian head.
I
so-
did ask the coach. He didn't get back to me, but he did say it's something like Indian related. So I think it's a Toms River South.
I'd say Indian. You could always Google it, but I'd say the Indians.
Yeah.
But right now, as we keep looking at this game, there's a good kick back into play for Toms River, and they're going to kind of knock that ball around, try and get that up the field, and they've got control of it. Liberty trying to cover it, be all over their players. Doing a very good job of it, but you got to wonder, is Liberty's defense getting tired out after having to play such a strong game in the first half? Can they continue to play that same strong game in the second half? That's going to be the good question.
Can the momentum switch?
Well, it very well could, and that's going to be a point. And if we get weather, it could switch so many different things. And look at the skies. They've gone gray here. You've got very little
sun anymore.
Blue skies, and it's getting cooler. I really feel like we might get some rain, and we had that last week, and it changed the entire dynamic of the game.
Let's see what the weather is right now.
And right now you see the ball back into play by the goalie. And as we look at an aerial shot of the field for a moment, really cool aerial shot there provided by our drone footage.
They say there's no rain in the daily forecast, but last week that's exactly what they said.
I was going to say, they said that last week, and we got wet,
Yeah.
We got soaked on.
But it was no faux drizzle. It was starting to pour on us.
Anyway, ball being in the corner there.
And here comes.
Going to be kicked back into play or thrown back into play?
It's going to be a corner kick here.
Yep.
But he's wasting time here, a lot of time, taking off a lot of time, which Toms River should be doing. And if you see on that wind on that flag, that ain't no Photoshop. That's the wind out there. That's how powerful the wind is right now, blowing that flag all over the field.
And, of course, that wind, as I mentioned, I'm wondering if that's going to be a factor on that ball and the direction it goes when it does get some air time. And the way they've been kicking this ball, it's been getting a lot of air time. Sometimes you see they kick it around and it stays pretty planted on the ground.
With 31 minutes
remaining. It's been getting some air time.
There's 31 minutes remaining.
But so not a lot of time left in this game, about a half hour left.
Yeah. What do you expect out of this next half?
I expect not a lot of scoring, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
It has been a total defensive game, and it has been brilliant to watch. It has been brilliant fun to watch. But I don't expect a lot of scoring, to be honest with you.
Oh, but what a kick by Jaden there. And
right off his head.
I believe that's one of the Capuchis that's got
that. That was Toms River number 4 that took it off the head, and that was Jimmy Cohen.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
On the, I believe, defensive.
Defensive, yeah, he's defense. And so here we go again.
That wind's starting to pick up just a little bit. I don't know if you felt that, but I do.
Yes, this wind is... It's not that great right now for a soccer game.
Yeah, and again, you watch how much that ball's been getting airtime. Like I said, you see some of the games where it stays pretty planted on the ground like last week. This one's getting a lot of airtime, and I'm wondering if the wind's going to have a factor on the direction it goes. I'd have to imagine it will. Maybe not that big of a factor, but at least a little bit.
Oh, but another field goal there.
Yeah, good. Yeah, well, what would have been a field goal had we been playing football, but we're not.
And, yeah. What do you expect, really?
I said it a few minutes ago, and I'm still saying it. I don't expect a lot of scoring. I think maybe Toms River can rattle off another goal. Maybe Liberty rattles off a goal or two. But whatever it is, I don't think we're going to see like last week where we had 6 goals by any individual team. I think we're going to see maybe at the highest 3. And that's really...
For the combined or each team?
Each team, potentially.
Oh, okay.
And that's really a high estimate, in my opinion. I don't see a high goal.
I would say, for combined, I would say they would get at least like 2 goals combined, maybe, because
So a combined thing of 4 goals, potentially. Now, and you see Jackson Liberty having control of that ball, but they're not having control on the side of the field they want. They get it when they're trying to defend it. They can't get it down the field. It's staying.
It's always easier to defend.
It's staying really firmly planted on the offensive end of Toms River's bit of the field.
That goalie looks like he's lonely.
Yeah, probably.
Like, is he talking to himself? Like, I think he is.
No, he's probably talking to his team, saying, "Give me the ball," or something. But
goalies get very, very bored.
Good job by Toms River's offense, able to keep that ball on their end of the field. Ball goes out there just a little bit and knocked right back into play. But really good job by Toms River. Good job by Liberty, though. Liberty's defense hasn't slacked off at all. They're staying right there. They're staying right in competition, right in heavy competition, too. And they're doing every one of a million things right at the moment.
The coach is arguing with the players here, and it doesn't look like Liberty's having a good game with the coaches and the players.
Yeah, they're displeased about something right now, and I wonder what it is, but
yeah. Just doesn't look like the coach is having a fun time in this game.
Possibly over the fact that Liberty hasn't put numbers up on the board yet, and I could see that. But you have to admire their defensive game, because Liberty's defense, they haven't let one slip through the cracks since the very beginning of this game.
The first 10 minutes of the half.
Pretty much.
Like, of last half, not this half, the last half.
They haven't let really anything slip through the cracks, and they've had a brilliant run of things so far.
With 25 minutes remaining.
Yeah, just about 25 minutes to go.
Give or take.
Liberty's going to, and we're a little bit more accurate this time, but give or take 25 minutes.
You never know.
And Liberty's going to have to make something good happen here, though, but they've got a lot of time to do it if they can get possession of that ball.
They just gotta get it. They gotta get some offensive chances.
Toms River now having to defend it. This is the first time in a little while they've had to do that. Nick Mathias doing a great job with that ball there. He had possession of it for a moment. That's player number 17 on the field.
What a save!
Good job by the goalie preventing a score. And good job by the goalie there preventing that score. And the ball's back into play there. Toms River now having to play a defensive game. Ball goes right out just a little bit, so that'll be a throw in.
For Toms River here, and Toms River looks like they're not just. It looks like Toms River slipping a little bit. You think?
I wouldn't say slipping, but now they're going to have to playing a defensive game, and they haven't had to do that for about 10 or so minutes, a little bit, even more. What did you say? About 25 minutes left in this game?
Yeah, about 25.
So for about 20 minutes, they haven't had to play a defensive game. It's got to change some things up.
If you got to think about it, soccer's kind of like a chess game a little more.
Yeah.
And so that first goal was Toms River taking out a piece.
Liberty's in really nice shape now, and almost.
What a shot by
What was that?
I don't know who shot that. Liberty.
I'm not sure who had that.
I can tell you who shot that was Liberty that shot
well,
that.
yeah, Jackson Liberty. I want to say Jackson's number 6, which would be Alejandro Solano.
Yeah.
I'm inclined to believe it was number 6. It looked like it was either a 6 or an 8, so it would have been Yusuf or Alejandro.
No, oh yeah, Yusuf is on the field right now.
So, well, number 6 isn't, so it would have been Yusuf most likely. Because he's the only single-digit number that
is out there right now.
Well, has a vertical on the number.
Yes.
Because you see number 4 is out there as well. So I believe it was Yusuf that shot that ball.
Yes. But the defense just looks like Jackson Liberty's defense just doesn't know what to do right now. They're kind of acting scared.
Yeah, I wouldn't say scared, but they're in a little bit of a situation that they're a little bit surprised by. And Liberty's offense is doing a pretty nice job right now. Goalie getting a great kick. That thing got some air. How about that? That went almost halfway down the field.
Yeah, I think that is one is almost as high as our drone there. Like.
Yeah, probably. Well, maybe not that high. That drone's well above the Musco lighting.
But yeah.
But
our drone, that was close, getting close.
Pretty close.
With that wind picking up, though, that wind is helping it go.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had a little bit of a tailwind on that.
Yeah.
So probably helped to get some of that air. I wonder if that's helping the ball get up in the air too. You having that wind might help pick it up.
Because you always have two types of wind. You have the wind that blows east and north, and
what we have
east and
today.
west, and then you have the wind that blows from the south to the
I'm
north.
thinking what we had last week, we did not see that ball go in the air nearly as much as what we're seeing today. We had one or two shots where it went airborne, but not as much as what we're seeing today.
And there's about 23 minutes, give or take,
left in today's event.
And here comes Jaden has the ball here. He's looking for the shot. Here
Good
comes
kick there. And Tom
tried to
Rivers'
get-
defense was ready for it, though.
He was trying to get that to Gerard there, number 4. But Tom's Rivers getting it up. But what a save by the goalkeeper, Anita.
So really good playing there by both teams. Good playing by Tom Rivers' defense and Liberty's offense, able to make what they need to make happen at this current present moment. So right now, the ball's staying in play, and the question is, does Tom's River get it? Does Liberty get it? Ball goes out just a little bit.
And it's going to be Tom's River throwing here. Jackson's looking like... Their Jackson number 21 looks like he's tired a little bit. Keeley looks like he's starting to get a little tired out there.
Yep. Oh, well, I mean, hey, they've been playing for quite a while now, and Jackson's really not had a break per se. They've been going at it pretty much 100% from the drop of the I almost said drop of the green like a race, but no, I'm sorry, from the start of the game.
Yeah. It just, but here comes the boot to Gerard, and Gerard's on a breakaway for the goalie.
He's got a good shot at it here.
Oh,
man.
What a shot.
He'll have another chance, but not quite as clean of a shot at it.
Here comes Gerard for the shot.
Almost.
He looks like for the goal.
Oh, right off to the left. Well, you know what they say, third time's the charm. They'll have maybe one more attempt at it. Not really a clean attempt, though.
Here comes the cross. Oh, but it gets cleared out by Tom's River.
Good job by Tom's River's defense.
Well done, though.
Yeah, it was really good. It just went off again. We saw that a little bit to the left.
That goalie, but now they're doing the same thing. Tom's River. Oh, is that in the box? No. It's not inside the box. It's outside the box, so it's going to be another direct kick here.
Yeah, so a direct kick there for Tom's River.
And then people that don't know a little bit about soccer, a direct kick means if he scores here, it's a goal. But an indirect kick means somebody has to touch it. If he shoots it after a direct kick, indirect kick, it's not a goal. Somebody has to touch it before it will count as a goal.
So the potential for a goal there, not going to happen.
But it gets cleared, and Gerard is going for the ball now. It looks like Gerard is fighting for that ball.
Fighting for the ball, fighting for the potential to score a goal with, about 20 minutes to go in this game.
And
not a lot of time
what a
left.
game?
Yeah, it has been something. It's been something and a half, I'd say.
Oh,
Been low scoring, but high energy, high excitement. That's what I'd call it.
Jackson is still looking for that first win of the season.
Yeah, that they are. Tom's River looking for their 4th overall win, 3rd in division.
What do you... No.
And right now, So Tom's River looking for their 4th overall win of their season. Liberty, of course, looking for their 1st win, as we did just mention. Now, you think Liberty's going to get win number 1 here today?
Liberty's got to get a goal on the board. If Liberty gets a goal, then things will start to be talking about. And it's just really, but offsides, an offsides call here. So Liberty's just keep trying for that ball, don't you think, Matt?
Yeah, definitely. They're going to have to keep going for it, keep doing what they can do to get that ball and get control of it.
And, here comes the kick for Tom's River. And here comes the kick, and Tom's River boots it across the middle, but Jackson's defense just looks like too strong for right now. And here comes Jackson, but Tom's River steps in the way. Tom's River is going to be kicking it up the sidelines. And he's on sides here, so he's going to be crossing it. And the goalie looks like they're coming out. But the goal, what a punch by the goalie.
Good block by that goalie.
What a punch. Just
good block by that goalie there to hold off on it. And right now you can see possession of the ball in the hands of Tom's River. And their defensive side doing a good job at the moment.
What a game. What a game.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, sorry.
And right now, you can see some really great playing by both sides, indeed. And right now, Jackson Liberty's really been stepping up the game, I think, in these latter stages. They know they have to get a goal on the board. They know they have to get 2 goals on the board.
You should always focus on the first goal and then worry about the second.
Well, once you get that first goal, and what a block by that goalie.
But it's going to be a foul.
Oh, man.
A foul, it looks like.
And here's the replay, I think. Yes. So there's the replay.
No. We got the football game playing. There was going to be no replay on here. We're going to, no replay. Sorry about that. So here comes it for... And here it comes for the kick. What a good save by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, and right now you can see Jackson Liberty. Good air on that. Oh, good defense as well.
Here comes
Liberty's got a great shot here. They've got pretty much almost an open field. Can they make it happen?
Here comes Gerard for the shot.
Oh, man.
What a shot, though.
Good defense. Liberty's been looking really good, though. I've been really, really impressed with what they've been doing, and it's been so good for them.
It's a 5-on-3, it looks like right now.
I'm going to be honest, I'd be surprised if Liberty does not score a goal with how they've been playing. They've been so close. They've got to be able to break that barrier soon.
Just Liberty is right now doing what Liberty does. Like,
Yeah, so right now, looks like the ball... Look. Looks like the ball is being put back into play, I believe.
And it looks like the ball is being played in from the goalie across midfield. Oh, good try by the defense.
Yeah, indeed, defense doing a good try, but Liberty's offense starting to step it up, starting to get into position they need to be in. Now can they defend? Tom's River regaining possession of the ball. Not a lot of time left in this game, and 15 minutes do remain.
And here it comes for Tom's River. They're looking for that second goal of the game.
Almost. Good defense.
Oh, here it comes. No
goal. Right off to the right side. Right off to the right side there. Almost a goal, but not quite.
Oh, what a chance, though.
That was impressive there by the defense side to make that work.
This wind is just is just
Wind is absolutely killer.
Yeah, right now. You think this wind could be a deciding factor in this game?
Could be. Could very well be.
It looks like the grass is starting to get a little, like, harder to run on, it looks like.
You know, it might be. You know, the way the ground is, that could very well be. The wind, I think, is just a factor with how that ball's going. Again, I've said it a few times, with how much air that ball's getting. We saw last week that ball stayed pretty planted to the ground, but it's been going in the air so much, I have to imagine the wind is playing a factor in the direction it's going, just as much as the kickers are playing a factor in the direction that ball goes.
Yeah. I don't know what to say, really. Like, Liberty is being Liberty, and
Toms River is just doing what Toms River does amazingly, and that's have a strong offense. But it's being countered with Liberty's defense, which is just as good, if not better, than the offensive side of Toms River.
They do say defense does win championships.
Yeah, and right now it's doing good. Liberty, though, still winless in the season. They've got to put some numbers on that board soon.
What do you think? What do you think's gonna happen?
I think they're gonna score a goal. I don't know about winning the game. I think it might end in a draw potentially. That might be something we're looking at.
Oh.
That might be a potential for tonight, or for today, I should say. What's your bet on that? You think we could see this one end in a draw?
No, I don't. I say if Liberty scores, the momentum's gonna switch into Liberty, and Liberty's gonna keep that ball right
so
down.
So you think one score, that's gonna be the floodgates opening, and they're gonna go for it?
Right now, I think this is closed, and Tom's. But once one team scores.
Yeah, that's a good point there. That's a good point there, right off the crossbar.
But what a clear though. But Toms River's getting it back in, but no! It's a foul on Toms River here. So it's going to be a kick for Memorial here. So, okay, that's going to be a good kick here.
Yeah, it'll be a good kick from Memorial. Now you're getting me to say Memorial.
Yeah.
Jackson Liberty. I go to the school. I should know what team it is.
With 12 minutes remaining, but here comes Gerard for the shot.
Oh, man, just off to the right, just a little bit too much, but man, almost had it.
Yeah, almost, just almost had it.
You know, that's been kind of Liberty's problem. They can't
score.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to say it quite like that, but yeah, they've been right there, but every time they get a little to the left, a little to the right, they would have made a nice field goal one time, but
I think some of these people should become field goal kickers.
Potentially.
I think they should stop playing soccer and go to football and play a field goal kicker and go.
Well, they're still very good soccer
players. I know.
They're great defensive players. They're great offensive players. I wouldn't say they should stop playing soccer.
No, of course not. But I'm just saying maybe some of them will make a 40-yard, 45th yarder field goal here.
The second sport, perhaps. Yes. Either way, though, some good defensive plays by Toms River keeping Liberty at bay, and good defensive plays by Liberty keeping Toms River at bay. As we look at the time left, 11 minutes remain in this game. They're about 11 minutes remain in this
I didn't want to say it like that either, how they can't score.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
But just sometimes you got to be precise and to the point.
Yeah.
It's just really, that's
why. And look at that, right off that guy's back there.
It looks like Gerard is trying to get into that game again.
Toms River just having to play defensive right now. And again, like I said, earlier they played almost a purely offensive game. Now they're starting to play a little bit more of a defensive game. It's a little bit of an interesting situation for them to be in. We haven't seen them in it too much here today.
Oh, but it's, what's it called? A foul on Jackson Liberty here. So it's going to be a kick for Toms River South.
Now, will that be a direct kick, though? That's my question.
It's usually mostly direct.
So that'll be a direct kick, so that is the potential.
But they're going to score from all the way over here. An indirect kick means just like it has to touch somebody before it can go into the goal to count.
All right, and right now there was the kick, and back in play.
And here it comes for the Indians here. Yeah, that's what their team name is. They're the Indians.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
But what a save by Anuku.
Which name are you looking at?
The goalie. Andre. Sorry, I apologize if you're watching the video. The parents.
I believe that's Andre. Yeah. I recognize the last name, so I believe the first name's Andre.
Yeah.
If it's not, I apologize.
Yes.
I believe.
I am apologizing in advance if I say anybody's names wrong right now.
But meanwhile, look at Liberty though. They're playing a very nice offensive game.
Here comes Gerard.
Got to get it within scoring position.
Ooh.
Although Tom's River is stealing the ball right from him.
With
I
9
just under 10 minutes ago.
With 9 minutes left.
Liberty's got to do something. They got to do something really, really, really fast.
Yes. It's still in play.
And I was ready for that ball to go out, and it stays in. That surprises me.
Oh, it's a great pass. Oh, great pass again to the middle. Oh,
man.
What a try.
They were set up really nicely for something there, and unfortunately, it didn't just quite work out.
Here comes Tom's River now. They're trying to get there.
Do what?
What a
job
save!
By the goalie.
Good clear. It's just been a defensive and goalie game.
Yeah, it really has, and it's a complete contrast to last week, where it was almost purely offensive game, and we saw such high numbers on that board. Seeing 1 goal on the board so far here today, this afternoon.
Was it 6-2 the score?
I think it was
6-2.
Did they get goal number 7? No.
No.
No, it was 6-2.
It was either 6-2 or 4-0. I remember.
No, it was at least 6. It was
okay,
at least 6. I'm just trying to decipher whether or not they got that 7th goal, and I don't believe they did.
Here we go. Red's got to make something happen here, don't you think?
Yeah, Liberty there has to do something.
8 minutes left.
Yeah, 8 minutes, not a lot of time. Again, that's why I said I think the most likely scenario and the best scenario for Liberty is if they can have one end in a draw, which would be today.
Yeah, I'd rather.
Of course, they'd rather a win, but they might have to take a draw.
But a draw is always better than a loss.
I'm about to say, yeah.
Instead of 0-4, you're 0-3-1.
There you go.
Still better, but I don't think Jackson Liberty wants to have a loss here.
No, definitely. Well, no one wants to lose.
If they score here, they don't want a loss. They're not taking the tie. They're going for that goal.
They will go for the goal up until they can't go for the goal anymore, but the question is, will they have enough time to go for the goal? Because you look at how much time they've used so far, and they haven't gotten that first goal yet. They've got to get 2 to get in the lead. And all the meanwhile, Tom's River can't get a single one in that whole period. So that's a lot to put up there.
Do you think they're going to sacrifice a little defense to gain a little offense at Liberty?
They'll have to. They really will have to.
Left.
And that could potentially go badly. So it's going to be that kind of question. You want to have this game be low scoring, potentially lose it, or go for it and potentially have it be high scoring and lose it. It's that big question.
Right now, really, what's the real point? If they put only 2 men on defense and they're trying to score and they go down 2-0, what's the difference of losing 2-0 or 1-0?
Yeah,
what's the really difference?
It's a good point there. So I'd say go for it completely, and it looks like that might be what they're starting to do.
Yeah, it looks like now they're pressing like 5 guys up on the midfield now. So
Tom's River's defense though still stands strong.
Ooh, but a jump there by Jackson Memorial.
Was Nick Mathias
Liberty. And here comes Liberty now, passing it and about to boot it up. Oh, no boot.
And there it is, goes up in the air to another Liberty player.
6 minutes remaining here.
And Tom's River's defense able to hold off. Player number 13 there.
They're doing a quick one here. They got Liberty's defense off guard there, and they're taking it right to the house. Hopefully send that second goal.
Yeah, that's going to be their end goal here, but I don't know if it's possible. They're almost at it, and can Liberty defend it? Yes, they can.
Well done, Nick! That was Nick Malangone, by the way, that cleared it there.
Good job by Liberty's defense. Good job by Liberty's defense there to hold off and prevent it.
Here, and it's going to be a throw-in here for Jackson.
So Jackson Liberty going to be able to get a throw-in. That might potentially let them have something nice happen.
Do you think? Can you call this the game yet, or do you think it's a?
Well, 5 minutes left. I can't call it the game yet because 5 minutes is enough time to score at least one goal and have it end in a draw.
Like I said last week, anything is possible if you put your mind to it.
So you can't call it the game yet.
Yes.
Minute left, might be able to.
Yeah.
Might be able to with the minute left. But as of now, there's enough time to not call it a game.
And how we doing, Matter? How we doing in this game so far?
Well, I think the game's been brilliant so far. It's been great fun to watch, and both teams have played exceptionally well. And they've both played exceptionally well on defense and exceptionally well on offense. Liberty's came so close to scoring, but it seems like they've just had a bit of rotten luck. Just going a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, and a little bit up, and not quite center where they need to be.
But there's a clear by Jackson here, and oh, a save! Well done. Oh, it's out of bounds. And with 3 minutes remaining.
And not a lot of time left, that's for sure.
And I think if Toms River scores here, I think that would be game. But if
if they score, yes. If they don't score,
anything could happen.
I'm telling you, the draw is, I think, the most likely scenario.
Right now, I say the draw has 50%.
And it's the best scenario, I think, for Liberty right now.
The best scenario would
is
have
a
to
win.
be win for them.
But it's the best likely scenario,
Yeah.
I'd say, for Liberty.
I don't see them winning right now.
No, unfortunately.
They haven't scored in over 88 minutes with 2 minutes remaining.
And we've got, you said 2 minutes to go, and that could be a slightly less than 2 minutes or slightly more than 2 minutes.
They haven't scored in 88 minutes.
Depending on when that official clock started. But
give or take about.
Because again, for those of you watching at home, I know we haven't shown the scoreboard on the field, or there it is, but you can see the clock isn't running, and so we're timing it off of our phone, so we might be slightly off of the official timer. So we're give or take about 2 minutes left in the game.
Yeah. So here we go here for the goalie.
Also, that was pretty convenient camera work there, that as soon as I started talking about the scoreboard, we
yeah.
saw the scoreboard come up. That was pretty nice.
Can they hear us?
They might be able to. Well, great job by Liberty there. Offensive, having the ball. Can they get that goal? Can they get this game to end in a draw?
Here we go. It was a foul on Toms River, and it's going to be a direct kick here, and this might be the game. This might be the tying goal here.
This is Liberty's chance. This is their Hail Mary, whatever you want to call it.
Look, they're pressing everybody up. They're leaving one man back, which is the goalie. Everybody's
they
up.
have been given this gift, and they have to capitalize on it. They have to make something happen right here, because this is the gift they've been granted.
Who will be taking the kick? Is it Nick Malangone, Timmy Capuch, or Jim Capuch?
Well,
hey, we have 3 minutes left. We got to get aggressive here. Come on.
About 3 minutes left in the game.
It looks like it's going to be Jimmy Capuch, I think, is going to be taking the kick. No, Nick Malangone.
It looks like number 2.
No, it looks like Nick Malangone, actually.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Field goal.
Oh, man, so just went over the top. And, yeah, would have been a field goal had we been playing football, but no good for a goal, unfortunately.
If we were playing football, Jackson Liberty High School would be crushing this game.
They'd be doing really nicely.
Yeah, I think it would be like 24.
They could have been using some of these guys on Friday night, but unfortunately, that not good for anything here today. So Liberty, they had the opportunity, unfortunately, not able to capitalize on it, and that might very well be the final nail in the coffin. I don't want to say it is yet because you have 3 minutes. They got to make something happen. They got to make something happen. They got to do it in lightning speed to draw this game. So right now, watching the action play out, Toms River trying to run the clock down, Liberty trying to have some kind of miracle play happen, and Toms River's defense giving it everything they got. They know there's not a lot of time left. They know what they have to do.
So there's about a minute left.
Give or take.
Less than a minute. And
Maybe a little bit more than a minute. Because I think you're a minute quick, so probably about...
Nope, that was the game. Well, that would be game.
Well, is that game, or was that a...
I think that would be game. He's calling the game. Well done, Liberty.
So that'll
well
be
done,
the game
Tom's
there.
River. And this is Jackson JTV signing off for now.
For the game of the week.
I am Steve Ifantis.
I'm Matt Egan. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Hope everyone enjoyed.